Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Alrighty. Actually, what was that song? Die, die. What? You did this off stream? What? Yeah. I did this off stream. I've told you this is my portfolio work. I'm going to work on my portfolio off streams. Sorry, but I have to. I kinda have to. I kinda have to. getting this strong. Actually, Pokemon episodes named different strokes for different blokes is actually crazy title for anime episode. Which is crazy. Bro. Oh yeah, I did this off stream. I've worked a little bit. Actually, it took me way longer than I wanted. So, that's that. Hair length does not match. Oh yeah, it's slightly... Just the progress surprised, yeah! But actually I wanted to make it faster than it is. Actually I wanted to be at the stage of having already like... Also skirt length. I thought it matches. Okay, wait. Because that's actually crazy thing, because it has to match. Okay. That wasn't that difficult. It gets shorter every view. I'm going to just ignore how my accent went for it, so... It's the same size. What you mean? What are you talking about? No. I think it might be optical illusion because of that thing. Because that part is actually different. Yeah, the side view. It was an optical illusion, then yeah. And actually, thanks to you, I know that this part is off. Like, this should be like way lower. Thank you. Always a support. One way or another. Something was off. Something was of a wrong size. The lollipops, yes. The lollipops were on the wrong size. So actually I'm going to later on just make like a simple shading for this character and we should be Gucci. Yeah, I think that's going to be... I think that's gonna make sense. Okay, now those are good size. Yeah, now those are good size. So... Also, I think that part is way too high. But that's not the... that's not this, you know, stream's topic. This is the stream's topic. So we're going to draw both Zentreya and Froggy. I'll need 2 reference photos. Actually, for the past like couple days, my neck is so stiff. It hurts so badly. What the fuck is your model doing? Oh right. Help! Help me! Help me! Where is the syncing thing? I need to sync up everything. Was it that? Okay, calibrated. Perfect. Help me! Help me! Help! God, please, somebody help! So we're now going to color. Placing flats is not something. It's not interesting, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And trust the process. So yeah, wait, did I send? Yes, I did. Okay. Wait, let me send more links actually, because I think I'm forgetting about something. Yeah, okay. So, folks, how do you decide which part to start the coloring with? I'm just picking random thing. You don't really have to worry about what exactly you're starting with. In the end, you are ending up with everything colored. I guess there are like things to watch out for, like you might place a rule on it, but I don't really bother. Sometimes those are hairs, sometimes it's skin, sometimes it's clothing. Usually I'm starting from the skin though. And actually it's more or less how it's supposed to be, because skin is like something that tends to overlap other parts. So it's usually easier to just pay attention on the detailed parts rather than anything else. But yeah. I noticed that usually I'm ending always on ice. Somehow I'm always forgetting about ice. I'm also in shambles because I've today went out, bought a pair of joggers, 2 shirts, and pair of boots. It costed almost 1k, and I'm shocked that actually yeah, such a little amount of clothes is draining your wallet so much. What, for 1k? Yeah, for 1k. A pair of joggers, 2 shirts, and pair of shoes. Currency PLN. Polish zloty. What the fuck? Yeah. I'm not joking, like the boots themselves were like 300. It's like 2-3 times the price it should be. Yeah. Yeah, the shoes themselves were like 300 PLN. For boots, yes. That's like the most. Of it. Joggers were 100 PLN. The fancy Gucci ones are like 250 here. Fuck, man. I swear it would be better for me to actually get in a freaking plane, fly there and buy stuff. I get my Adidas for 150. Like, straight up. Bro, I've got Pumas. Because I'm usually buying Pumas. But also I'm buying my shoes for like years. Actually, I was just now forced to buy new Pumas. I can send you some shoes now that you don't have to, don't. Really, I post is like 50. Like, straight up, I would end up like getting way better way buying shoes through you. Like, I would PayPal you like coverage for the shoes and the post. I would pay less than in the actual store. This is crazy. Hi Mutoga, David here, how are you, hope how's going? Also, man, I think I forgot to welcome you. How are you, hope how's going? It's even cheaper from England, yeah. This is, I swear, this is so crazy. It hurts the wallet, but I'm happy. I've got some, because I've bought some shirts, button-up shirts that are like ideal for current weathers. Like some like slightly buttoned up, like polo shirts. Are people fly there to get clothes and fly back and still save money? Jesus, this is crazy. And actually, to be fair, if I would find like possibility to bring some clothing from Great Britain, like not flying there, but like buying it online for the actual price that it's there, not like ripped off, and ship it, I think I would still have it for cheaper than flying there. Oh, we have cheap flights there, like 100 PLN. Oh, we don't. Great Britain don't. But actually, the postal is cheaper than flights, and I think it's less than 100 PLN. So if the prices for shoes are cheaper than from you, I might actually save even more money buying stuff off of there. Which is crazy thing to do, actually. Like, for example, we had slacking. Like we've had this thing where we are going to Czechia for buying groceries, and trust me, it's cheaper for you to get in a car, going there to like a supermarket or something, and making groceries for an entire month there than actually going here and buying things for like 2-3 days. Like straight up. Is your coffee active? To be fair, I want it to be active. I'm really struggling with it, mostly because I don't know what I can do there. I want to do the I have the coffee like turned on constantly, but I don't know what I can like post there. I want to make it active, it's just difficult for me to do any content. Like I want to make like some side view things, I mean side view, like some behind the scenes stuff, but I'm recently like bound to do things on stream anyway, so it's, yeah. But I want to make like streams only for Ko-Fi users. For example, when I'm going to start posting videos, I'm actually going to make a special premiere for the Ko-Fi, and then there's going to be premiere like couple days later on YouTube, so like faster videos. I'm working on some stuff that I might actually show on Ko-Fi, so I believe if not in next week, then in the next month I'm going to start doing stuff, because I'm starting to plan things out for Ko-Fi. The Vision is actually constantly active. Ko-Fi, well, did I left commissions for Ko-Fi? Yes, there are still listings on Ko-Fi, but I think I'm going to delete them. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of those. I want to make special content on Ko-Fi. Yeah, so just give me some time and I'm going to start doing more like advanced stuff. More like actual worthy content. So yeah, it's mostly because it's a bit difficult for me to get through all of that stuff. For now. But I'm going to actually start posting things related with my character designing stuff and game dev stuff that I'm doing. So you can expect like updates for so you can expect there are updates for the finished character designs, for my portfolio works, yada yada yada. So generally stuff that I'm not going to necessarily work on here. So yeah, because I've actually finished the first character design. So the first character design for the character is going to land there as a special content. Probably I'm going to add up more stuff. I'm going to add the template for the characters. So if someone would want to make characters, you are going to already have a template. And I know that some people are using that. for example, for drawing, they are using templates. Why not? Small donation. Small donation? Let me check. You've broke my coffee. Oh, thank you, Mana. I really appreciate that. Oh my. Thank you for your support. It really means a lot for me. It really does. I'm always like don't know what to say. It's so difficult to come with words. Really, thank you. Thank you a lot. We went south to the Yugo markets back in the days when Yugoslavia was still a thing. Okay, man. Never mind, it was Yugoslavia. We just called it like that in the 90s. You're old. Thank you, Mana. I love actually, yeah, we can show our gratitude for Mana's donation all together, thanking her. We love you, Mana. Thank you. We appreciate you. So I'm trying to get through the flats right now. To actually pursue the shading already. We will see. I'll try to make a bit longer stream since I can. I don't work tomorrow. I start from day after tomorrow, so yes. Yeah, actually about coffee, since I haven't talked about it, we do have coffee. There is a subscription, $1 for interested ones, and you should receive special content there. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to actually start uploading there. I promise. You made any progress with the book since then? No. Actually, that's the one of the problems I have. Recently, I've been so off-put by the work stuff that my book really suffered from that. But I'm going to try and work my way through it. I think today, because I'm going to pull an all-nighter. I didn't really yesterday. But I'm going to do that today. I have to finish a couple sketches. You have too many projects, yeah. That's the trouble. I'm going to work on a little bit on the book when I finish the sketches or between working on the sketches. and I'm going to learn programming too. Yeah. That's the thing, I'm going to have a lot of time for myself today. At least I'm planning to, and I really want to go through all of that. Really quickly, that is. So tomorrow, so many projects, so little time to... So tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to, so basically I woke up at slightly before 1 p.m. today. I've got ready, spent time to run, you know, driving to another city, done the shopping for clothes, and I came back and I've started doing some stuff, ate a little bit, took a shower, and literally started streaming. So to be fair, so far this day wasn't really that productive as I wanted. And goddamn, you can see me holding the glass. Okay. Did you give thought to the community game idea? Yes. Yes, I really wanted to do it. And I think what we can do is going to be resurrecting the Kitsune, or rather Kitsuya project. Kitsuya project was actually the game I wanted to make. I wanted to make it in Pixel Game Maker. It's supposed to be something like Mega Man, where you fight with bosses and you receive something that, for example, allows you to move around in different areas, or just, you know, you are dealing like higher damage to the to certain type of enemy or bosses, like in Mega Man. This is a cool idea. So basically it's supposed to be like a mix-up of Metroidvania with Mega Man, so something like a bit more builded on a Mega Man X series. And I want people to create a bunch of stuff, like enemies, maybe songs, bosses, and they don't have to be the... So I think we are going to make templates, and people might actually draw. If they know how to do pixel art, they can make something for pixel art. If they just want to contribute, I can start doing the core code, having some free time, and that's why I asked. So like Mega Man Metroidvania. So basically the core thing is going to be like side view movement, and well, the character is going to fight with a spear. I want running, rolling, jumping, double jumping. Yeah, I think that might work well. Is like a platformer with parkour. Yeah, a little bit. Like that's core wise for now. That's that. Later on, it's like building up upon like enemies and stuff. So yeah, like platformer with parkour. The combat is going to be easy, so I don't think there's going to be that. But I want to make templates for people. For example, the turnaround that we've made, I want to leave it for people. For example, right? There are going to be some additional stuff, but for now we are, you know, it'll be better if we just take it easy for now and slowly build upon. I'm going to send the crucial idea, crucial informations, I think after the stream. Also, the game is going to... Is that channel for that? Hi Skylar, good to have you here. How are you? Hope your night is going. Haven't seen you in a while. How are ya? How are you doing? You don't want to monetize it? No, no. It's going to be a project with the people from the channel, and I don't want people from the viewers of the channel to feel somewhat bad that, for example, I've took something like their idea and started to monetize it. Can do open source too then? For mods, yeah, that would be good. So yeah, like, we are going to make the game all together and everyone is going to have access to it. I think that'll be fair to everyone. Just a nice project for, you know, for people to draw on and stuff. Sorry, life. Anyway, I miss you too. How have you been? Doing good. Work have been getting onto my projects a little bit, so I've been standing still with some stuff. So yeah. And besides that, all good. All good. Make a GitHub account. What is that? I have GitHub. I actually do have a GitHub. Oh wait, no I don't. Yeah, no, I have GitHub. I've hosted my book writing tool there, which is very junky. By the way. So yeah. Also, that guy visited the Discord, the other Discord, and the dude I'm making game with is not talking and not responding, so I think the project is officially dead. It's a site where they store usually code and everybody can see it and collaborate on it. I mean, you can also store there things like graphics and stuff. I have absolutely no idea how to use GitHub though. But a lot of people, for example, can collaborate on it. I see. So yeah, and graphics and stuff. Yeah, I have to. It's because I have to stop swearing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to stop swearing and using words like this. Like, YouTube doesn't like that, and I've noticed that since I've stopped doing that, my channel is getting promoted on YouTube. When I was using them, I've had almost 0 views of my thumbnails, which means I've had my reaching cut to 0. This is what YouTube does. It's like a shadow ban, but you can get out of it when you just stop swearing. Yeah. Thanks, YouTube. Sure. Is Froggy purple? Yes. She's like pinkish purple-ish. She kind of looks like that girl from My Hero Academia. But I think she has different hair color than pink. No, I don't remember what color her hairs were. I have to check it. But first I'll finish doing this. It's darker pink, I see. Her hair? Darker pink? Makes sense. So literally like that girl from My Hero Academia. That's that's crazy. I mean stronger pink. I see. Mina, pink hair and body. Yes, exactly. Mina. That's what her name was. She was a slug girl. Actually, she was. You kinda make her purple. It's pink. It's literally pink. It's just bright pink. Okay. Let me check Froggy log. Yeah. So the skin is good. And hair color is like, wait, it's like this. I don't know why, but I thought she has like green hair or something like that. I actually Mandela effect myself. I thought she had actually green hair. Who had green hair in this combination? Mina haven't had green hair. I think I've seen a pink-skinned character with green hair. Or maybe I am literally Mandela affecting myself like even deeper. Because green is literally on the opposite, so it makes it a perfect combination. I think like her hair pink is a little less saturated than what I've made with my color here. Or maybe No thoughts head empty. Okay, and she has a black suit. It is quiet today. Yeah. It's one of those days. I mean, to be fair, I have to say, do you remember? I mean, I'm quite proud of myself because of that. Do you remember the boss in First Berserker Kazan I've mentioned I'm stuck on? I've actually beat it. It was very easy, but I've cheesed him so much. Because I'm playing using only spear, I just love spear in this game. It's fast, it's really good, and deals a lot of really cool damage and staggers. So basically the thing is that if you attack the enemy, you can kind of like armor break it, right? You can armor break your enemy. So the enemy, when it's armor broken, it gets staggered by your attacks. So basically the tactics is to hold the heavy while the enemy is charging at you and attack the enemy with your heavy to break his super armor, because for some reason every enemy has a super armor in there. I don't mind. Well, most of the enemies have super armor. I think it's because of the level. I feel like I was a bit under leveled for that thing. I've got like 2 levels before I could beat that boss. So basically, you want to obliterate the boss, you want to break its armor, and then start like, you know, you want to do like 2 or 3 weak attacks, and then use 2 times the heavy, because then you kind of jab the enemy with your spear and exchange the places with it. And then you can wait for your stamina to recover while the enemy is recovering from that, and you can start attacking him in the back, because every enemy, no matter if it has super armor or not, when you're attacking him in the back, he always gets staggered by the attack, so you can kind of get him in a loop. I've took the boss in a loop and really quickly broke his stamina 3 times, and then special attack, because you also have a special attack that is like taking the attack, and you're making like a critical animation, like a crit attack, so you can recover also the stamina during those. So I've done that. He had like very little amount of HP, and I've managed to beat the living heck out of that guy simply with my weak attacks and a heavy. Didn't have to bother as much, although I feel bad because I've cheesed him, but I feel like there was no other option to cheese as not to cheese him. I feel like I had to actually do anything, because he was quite irritating. The tactic was to not let him like turn on his fire attacks, because when he was turning on his fire attacks, you could be sure that you are going to drop dead. like straight up, you could be sure, because he's turning his fire attacks. He can like hook to the ceiling and then like shoot you with the flamethrower that is actually taking like 3/4 of your HP. So yeah. Also, I've noticed that I really hate games that have stamina, but I'm somehow managing to get through Chasm, even though it is really problematic and infuriating that you have the stamina in this game. Why in action RPG you are giving stamina to your player? Like, that makes no sense, seriously. But in the end, I've managed to beat him, and I've actually managed to finish a side quest. So now I am upgrading my equipment, and I think I'm going to spend some time farming levels and doing stuff farming levels and lacrimas on some stages. I'll probably Google where is the best possible lacrima farm, and basically I'll just, you know, start rolling around. Sorry, I jumped into coding, it's okay. So generally I'm just going to try and, you know, do stuff with it. Oh no. What's that? Why Onyo? Why Onyo? Onyo. Bro. To be fair, if Froggy is going to... I forgot to take my medicine. Onyo! Take your meds! Why did you forget? Why did you forget? You shouldn't. Meds are important. Take the vitamins too. Take your meds. Yes, exactly. Also, I have to say, huge thanks to Mama for the fan art. I think I haven't really talked about it as much as I supposed to, so again, huge thanks, really. I really appreciate how much you all are doing for me. I'm really happy to have you all as my viewers. It's no problem, I should thank you more for the inspiration. Have you drew something recently, Mama, actually? Have you drawn another piece? There are so many medicines. Oh no. Was in January. But have you started drawing a new one after you finished the fan art for me? Different one, all in different time. Damn. What? Why? Not yet. Your tip helped. Just slowly take it in. Maybe, you know, since we are drawing, not sure actually in what mood you are right now. Maybe you can just sit down and sketch something. It doesn't have to be a full piece. It's always good to at least start sketching. Sure. I mean, I don't want to pressure you. Just, you know. I wanted to say, I want to kind of get, you know, give you a creative freedom, but considering that I appreciate the motivation. Any ideas? Actually what helps me is actually getting like random words. So maybe a mullet, like the hairstyle. Boar. Thunder. And a ballerina. Right? I wrote it right? Is it with 2 L's or 1 L? There. Like, usually what helps me is actually trying to figure out stuff from words. Maybe it's going to help you too. I'm sick, asking the wrong person. Yeah, but a different one is a lot. To be fair, when I was younger, I had similar amounts of meds. They dropped quite quickly, like doctors decided to drop all of medicines quite quickly. But at first I've had like a lot. Good thing I was never placed on steroids. I mean, I had the, you know, asthma med, and that's still a steroid, but yeah. But actually, thanks to the meds, later on I've dropped. I don't have like violent asthma anymore. Thanks to that. I was quite lucky, but also quite unlucky. I always took the same 2-3 medicine for literally everything. I mean, when I was like sick or something, we were always getting the same like paracetamol-based stuff. That's that, but when I'm like, for like other side of thing, like the more lucky, yeah, like more like genetical sicknesses, yeah. Also, one of the meds I've ended up taking until I was 18 because I've stopped myself taking that med, and nothing changed. Then yeah, it's so to say, because of that medicine, the side effects of it, I've lost my hair, and I've stopped taking it when I was 18. Because I've started actually losing my hair on like massive amounts. but unfortunately it didn't stop the side effects. It already started and it was just going on. I think it now stopped, like stopped just now, because I can see that the spots are starting to growing, growing on. There's something growing on them. I think I still need to shave myself bald for a while, but I'm on a really good way, I think, to get my hair back. Besides that, I've never had like bad hair. Like I've always had like very healthy hair. And a lot of doctors were just shocked that I started losing hair. They started blaming it for the hormones and stuff, but later on I've talked with a doctor and she said like, nah, that doesn't look like natural hair loss. Were you taking some meds? And I've said what meds I was taking, and she pointed out the one I was taking for my GERD. For my gout, sorry, not GERD, gout. So basically the meds I was taking for my gout was, had a side effect for hair loss, and I've checked the, you know, the thingy that comes in the package, right? Because they still had a package for it, and and there was actually side effects, hair loss, excessive hair loss actually. So that sucks. So basically the meds that's supposed to help me like kind of ruined my me, because I was getting bullied at technical college because of that, like bullied, people were making fun out of it that I'm balding. But yeah, I think doctors should actually reconsider a lot of stuff, and unless it's not like adult, they shouldn't really give people meds that can cause like side effects like this. That sucks, yeah, it does. And as a matter of fact, later on it turned out, because I've talked with when I've started changing doctors and I went to a specialist, private specialist, so I've had to pay for him for a visit, and he said that it's normal that kids are having are having raised up levels of the of the thing that is causing gout, and it can happen that some gout can form, but it's not temporal for kids. And literally he said that he has no idea why the doctor decided to put me on meds for gout. So basically I was taking meds that surprisingly I shouldn't take. So yeah, yeah, growing can cause kidney related stuff. Yeah, especially that they temporarily. Yeah, exactly. And that was that. Like that was kidney related stuff. He mentioned that it's just because I was growing and my kidneys were getting used to the growing element. Especially that I was just a tall kid generally. I was just a tall kid, and that had its effect. It was taking a stroll on everything. So this sucks, man. This sucks. That's why I stopped believing doctors here. At least the doctors that are, for free. So yeah. I'm actually considering like getting. It sucks being sick, yeah. Actually, I'm now getting those MRIs in May 6th. I'm going to have another MRI. I swear I'm going to start shining in the dark. At least I'm having like a longer break from I'm taking a longer break from the how's it called, longer break from the contrast. Contrast is really bad for you, but they are still giving it to you because they have to see it. Very highable for a dad joke. Yeah. But the contrast itself is very dangerous for you. Like some people can actually get a cardiac arrest from it. And people used to get cardiac arrest from it. You don't really hear much about it nowadays, but previously it was actually like really bad. Like yeah. Actually, people can were like noted here in Poland to die because of that. That's why, and it was really late when they started. Has multiple types too, yeah. So you kind of have to get the good type too, or like you have to go through trial of tests and errors. What type works with you? I guess if you find your type of contrast that works for you, it's good. But then, like, dude, yeah, I have to go to a place where they have the newer ones. Yeah, good thing, less stress on the body. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm going to a place where they are giving it. Hi Eric, glad I'm here. How are your brain is going? General Kenobi. Hello there. So yeah, to be fair, I'm sorry folks that I'm talking about like my life and health problems. I don't want to make it like weird. It's just we've picked up the topic and we are kind of going with it. We can easily change the topic if someone would feel like it would be a good decision. Yeah. Good thinking to make my OC hair brown, not white. It's okay. I mean, I feel like it might kinda also give you, like, portray why there might be some moments where I won't be able to stream. Like spontaneously, because for example, like spontaneous doctor visit, because like they've said that they can squeeze me on a faster on a faster scheduling, etc. So yeah, it happened once. Actually, it already happened once. I've cancelled the stream because I was driving to the doctor because they've pushed my appointment to a faster date. So, yeah. We're almost done with the flats, that's nice. It gives us some understanding of what you're going through. I don't know what you're talking about, but good for you. Wait. Eric, let me see. Yes, brown hairs would fit good to the character you've sent me. If that's the OC you are talking about. If that's the OC you're talking about, go for it. Damn, I just... It's dangerous for me to drink a whiskey drink with cola and this black cherry, dark cherry whiskey, because you don't taste the whiskey. Like straight up, somehow it's so gentle, and the flavoring makes the cola taste like the cherry cola. I just, it's unbelievable. They drinking that, yeah. Yeah, thinking to add some of my features, like I have brown hair. That's nice. Have you tried vodka with lemon? Yes, and it's damn good. And actually, it's also killing the vodka flavor. I mean, it stabilizes the bitterness. And because I don't have the burn, right? I don't know. I just don't have the burn. I think I have a grave mouth. I don't have the burn from alcohol, and I don't taste spiciness. Also, you can make it sparkling too. It would taste like lemonade. It would taste like lemonade. Also, drink only if you are in a drinking age, and even if you are in a drinking age, don't drink. It's always a choice to do something. It's always a choice, and it's bad to get into that very early. It's better to start drinking also if you are way older. Hi Kotaro, got over here, how are you? Hope everything's going. But yeah, I have to say I've had like 3 drinks yesterday and I was really good. I'm almost double the drinking age. Can I drink double? I mean... Some people are already using the tactic. No. I mean, oh, that's why you can ask for double whiskey. You have to be in a double of the drinking age, mate. Good. Going good. Been reading a lot of manga and doing 3D. That's so cool, Kotaro. What are you reading? Actually, what manga are you reading, if I may ask? It's okay if not. Just interested. We still need your wisdom. Yeah, Zaga is actually, like, I think the wisest. Just finished Hitori Bocchi. Wait, Hitori Bocchi. I have a manga where a 12-year-old chugs a beer bottle. Not the rock one, but other one. Rock one? Oh, okay, Hitori Bocchi, okay. Oh, thanks for clarifying that. I know only the rock one. Only the rock Bocchi. With that pink-haired girl. What wheel looks a bit odd? Yeah, kinda. That wheel looks a bit odd. I have to agree. It kinda does. By the way, I started GGBA today. That's interesting. That's cool. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures are quite interesting anime. The stream is very laggy today. Is it? I don't have lost frames. No, I don't. It might be your internet, Kotaro, or YouTube, actually. YouTube might actually be the issue, because today YouTube is actually having a stroke. They are making those changes, you know? And I've noticed that every single time when the changes were made, yeah, YouTube lags often. That's the thing. I can recommend visiting Twitch. I doubt there are lags there. And actually, it's not going to hide your chat. YouTube been off the perks lately. Yeah. Also, the sheer thing that that's why I'm on Twitch. I've noticed, Muto, actually, because you've had several messages actually hidden from me, right? Like the chat was actually breaking apart a little bit. So yeah, same with Stream UI nowadays. Booting it up makes your PC lag. Yes, it does. And also also sometimes when I'm trying to actually like upload something, thanks Zega actually. And latency, yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Zega. It tells you at least if a message isn't going through. Yeah. That's true. That's why I feel like it's far more superior. Zega gave me an idea that the wheel has been shifted, and I actually see that, and I've gotta correct it. Actually, tomorrow I might have some chicken wings, like homemade ones, not KFC. I could go for KFC today, but I've actually decided not to. I had an urge to take a McDonald's today, but unfortunately McDonald's where I was under construction and generally just broken. Lately I've been not wanting to drink caffeine, I see. Back, welcome back. Lava chicken, Is that like a name of a dish? Welcome back, Eric, welcome back. Meme, I see. It's a chicken jockey. Or something, I don't know. La la lava chi chi chick. Minecraft, I think. Oh yeah, Minecraft had the thing going on, right? Where Jack Black made like a music part. Oh yeah, that's literally part of that song. Now I've reminded myself about it. Damn. But I have to say, he's capable to make anything funny. I don't know why, Jack Black is just the man that is capable to do. I should watch that movie, I have to. Lately this one Indian friend got me into trying a dish called chicken tikka masala. I've had that, but not like home cooked or like cooked in a restaurant. It was still pretty good as for a supermarket brand, the Pro Movie Theater. Oh yeah, actually people were going crazy over that movie for some reason. Some dude actually brought a freaking chicken. I feel Zen looks off, but yeah, no, she doesn't. She doesn't. I bought a restaurant made. I would have to try. I would have to find. Tikka is really good if made properly. Yeah, there's no one when I went. I see. I bought a restaurant made. I have to say. I mean, I'm shocked that there was no one there, but because like Minecraft movie actually made way more money than Snow White, which shows like what people want to see. It shows people just want to have a normal movie, not like a movie that is trying to push someone's views on people. I never tried Indian food. I'm a sucker for Mexican and Indian food. It was still profitable movie. No, Snow White failed in box office. it didn't, like, I think I've read that it didn't even make enough profit to cover making of the movie. I meant the Minecraft movie. Yeah, Minecraft movie like made huge profit. Like that was really good. Along with a side of samosa, it makes it even better. I have to really find like an Indian restaurant. I can go to a Vietnamese restaurant. I have one in my city. And duck is really darn good. And I think I'm going to get a duck. I don't think Snow White broke even. No, it didn't. Like, actually, Snow White didn't earn enough money to cover its production. Like, straight up. It just simply didn't. Which is, I think, which is why actually Disney decided to call back all the movies that that girl wanted to make. Because it's simply, like, it simply sucked. But what you could expect, like, there are good movies and there are good movies and bad movies, right? I drew an angry boar with a light bolt on its ass. I mean, you've drew something really cool. I hope you've had fun. Have you had fun? Sometimes it's good to just sketch some random stuff, like just doodling. It's really nice and cleansing. Indian is better than Vietnamese emo, with the mint sauce, chicken, garlic, pasta stuff. This was really fun. I'm really glad to hear it. And sometimes I'm doing similar things. Very wise words, Davis. Wait, Tony. Like, for example, I have this idea for a realistic portrait. I want to make a diesel punk guards woman. So basically, she's going to have like a diesel punk weapon. Probably like a flamethrower. You always show this one but never progress. Do I always show this one? Wait, let me see if I can show this one. I don't think so. Whatever. Yep, okay. Yeah, that shows how much time off stream I have to draw. Like, straight up, man. But actually I have to focus more on my portfolio. Like, you can see that I finished that one. This is the first time seeing this. It's I haven't really shown this but in a while, but actually I've shown exact same stage some while back and I haven't done any progress, and it's really sad because like it shows how little time actually for drawing. I was thinking about this one. Which one? So actually we finished the character design for the game, for my gacha game. She's going to be like LR or super secret rare that can then transform into LR. Like, I want to make like transforming units and stuff. When working on 3D, is it bad to want to change up details such as hair? Is it bad to want to change up details such as hairs? Oh, I thought the turner is for portfolio. It's also for portfolio, yeah. Maybe for portfolio it's better to show off some different body types. I want to. I'm going to draw some different body types too. My bird actually looks very dumb. It's kind of cute. That's nice. I've been waiting for a realistic stream. Okay, folks. We are going to make a voting for Discord. I want to invite all of you to Discord. We are going to make voting for realistic stream. like realism drawing stream. I've been realism artist for a while. I haven't really touched realism in a while, a really long while, like I think 3 years on streams. And then don't complain when you have to draw a realistic squirrel. I mean, drawing realistic animals is not really that difficult. The fur itself is very easily done with a brush. It's a texture brush. It is. No, it's not difficult. If you have a really good reference, for most of us. Okay, I get it. My brother. So yeah, Zaga, like it's for both game and portfolio. I also want to make different body types, not only. Okay. Sorry, I meant to say if a hair you think doesn't fit and you wanna change it, yes, change it. Change it freely. Yo, that's so cool! That's so cool, Mana. Really like it. Okay, let's start doing the thing. Let me just write a message. Make a wheel hub for the wheel. Yeah, I actually have. Hi, that's Gata here. How are you? Hope everything's going. I don't know how to shade, but you are in a good hands because we are going to start shading in a moment. I just have to add one detail, which is a wheel hub for the thing. Give me another word or two. Mermaid. Spearman. Light. You can choose. You have to add the wheelchair hub. Thanks. I'm so glad. And I actually, sooner or later, maybe you're going to get an idea that you would want to, you know, keep on drawing and expanding on. That's always something that I'm doing when I have no idea what to draw. I'm doing a couple sketches, and occasionally there's literally a moment where I just feel that this is something I want to finish. I've had something like that for a while now. I mean, I've had ideas like this every now and then. It's really nice. And to be fair, a lot of artists are doing this like that. Also, I've noticed my line art got really messy. I think it's because it's a bigger piece. Like, I'm spending way more attention to line art when I have only one character. I don't know. I've actually deleted the I've actually turned off the reference I've had for the wheelchair. What really helps is having a notepad next to you, and when you get an idea, write it down. Yeah, that too. That helps me a lot in 3D. Which brush are you use? To be fair, I'm using a brush called Rhino Tuna Shading Brush. Well, wait. Yeah, it's called Rhino Tuna Shading Brush. Just straight up. I think I might be able to find it on my list of brushes. Not sure though. When I want to fix a 3D model, I look at it and note little by little, okay, fix these small features. Yeah, that's really helping. Like, usually what I'm doing is actually having a shorter, etc. Yeah. What I'm usually using is the fact that I am spending some time actually on observing my artwork, especially when it's an original character. And when I'm designing an original character. So I'm just spending my time on it, trying to figure things out. And I have to say it works miracles to just, you know, tilt back a little bit and just look at your own work for a while. It really helps you understand what you've done. And it's really important to do so, because you just can be done on your free time. I mean, actually, when I was out drinking coffee at a cafe, I've actually had a it's good to pace yourself and set goals. Yeah, kinda. But if you're like looking into that way too much, you're starting to actually get like overly critical over your works, and you're going to start making changes that shouldn't really be done, like changes that are not needed at all, if that makes sense. Be right back. Alrighty. Also have that fact that I'm not fixing barrier. Yes, exactly. Hi fun artists, glad I'm here. How are you? Hope it is going? I think this is the first time around, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? I'm good, glad to hear that. Okay, and I think I want to give Zen like darker around here to give her like stockings or something like this. Yeah, that's the color of stocking. My 3D models were all horrible, but then other people can't even notice the issues. And is it really an issue when only you can see it? No, it is absolutely not. When someone is noticing an issue, then it's noticeable. If nobody looks at it, then it's not an issue. It's a perfect world of artists. Like, or rather a problem with us. Unfortunately, the thing is that we tend to know a lot more than average viewer. So average viewer is not going to pay attention to certain things. They are not going to like zoom in, etc. You have no idea how many of my artworks actually had like a white spot in the coloring. Nobody looked at it. Nobody pointed it out. Why? Because it was way too small. And people are not going to zoom in. Usually, you know how it looks like? Look. They are going like that. And they don't care. Or if it actually hooks their attention, they're looking at it like this and then scrolls down. They are not paying much attention to as many details. They are not going to download the artwork. They are not going to zoom in and like analyze every single nook and cranny. That's why when you are drawing on the internet, you shouldn't really be bothered by it. Of course, you as an artist, you are going to be bothered because you are like zooming in, but just to keep in mind, there's a rule to not over detail it and not overwork your details. So basically, you shouldn't really spend much attention on doing a lot of like details, especially very small ones, because it's going to really get things into things are really going to get into their attention, right? Like you can work on a detail that's like very close to, like I don't know, you can draw a realistic Among Us in someone's iris. No one is going to notice that. And people are like, oh, I'm hiding Among Us in someone's eyes, ooh. And you know what? Nobody pays attention to that. Like, if someone wouldn't make a video that they've put it there, it wouldn't be like, it would be like skipped. Exactly. People don't even notice that one ear is bigger than the other in my PFP. Now that you mentioned that kitty, I mean, I can ruin something for you. Look at the Discord. If you have like that Discord red dot in a like white dot in a red dot, the white dot is off center. The white dot is not centered, and it's been like that ever the beginning. Like I can show it to you. Maybe they've changed it. I haven't checked that, but it still kind of looks like it. You good commission? Yes, I am doing commissions. Oh yeah, no, they actually made it right. Okay, they've made it correct. You can commission me on Vision. I'm doing a lot of stuff, even questionable work, so to say. As of now, I'm taking only I have it written as character art, but actually this stuff, how many times? Many. Like, it's hard to count because I don't have my original account that I was doing commissions on when I was younger, because I've started when I was really young. I was doing a lot of stuff like D&D, profile pictures, emotes. I was even doing logos and package design, usually logos. And basically I've like settled with character design quite often, which was the often thing, but then I've closed my thing, even though I've had like I was like I can't say I was a renowned person to commission, but I was getting a lot of commissions. I was capable to buy my graphic tablet because of that. Like first, you know, screen. Was it my first screen? No, it wasn't. I was capable to buy my first PC with it. There we go. Yes, my first PC, because I've got my first PC before I've got the graphic tablet with LCD. So I've got the graphic tablet from my job, from doing already working. How many hours do you work? Like my day job is actually 10 hours and 45 minutes, and it takes an hour to get there. So hour there and hour back home, it takes like about 12-13 hours. And when it comes to things like commissions, when I'm working on a commission and I'm not doing things on stream, I'm doing majority things in like one day. So like when it comes to character design, 3 hours. When it comes to like a detailed character scene, you can say like 5 hours, so it can then be split like between 2 days. And illustration, about a week, because illustration requires like more detailed background. Character art is just a character in a pose. Character design is a flat colored character in a turnaround, so like those are not really taking that much. But the entire illustration with a full-blown background, it takes like about a week. A lot of stuff being added there. I have to make money from art. It's going to be difficult. Usually you shouldn't really get into commissions thinking about like this, like, you know, because it's visible when someone is doing artwork just for art. And usually it's not really bringing customers. Like, it's cool to have a goal, but first of all you need to create you have to renown yourself to make commissions. So you have to start uploading your artworks for free. Like different character designs, different stuff, yada yada. Like showing all of different things. Like, oh hey, look, I'm doing those character designs, and occasionally someone is going to... it's good to then have a link to your site where you are making commissions, and then people are going to occasionally place a commission. It takes time though, and you have to really build your brand, because you kind of build a brand, you kind of open a studio when you want to think of it like that. So first you are starting, like every studio starts, from passion and hobby, and it's like making videos or streams on YouTube. You are just straight up, you know, taking it as a hobby until it's not a hobby. You should never think of it like, oh, I want to make it as a job. How about Fiverr website? It's a normal website. Still, you need to be known for people to know where you are. Otherwise, you are going to be closed behind like crap load of other people who are already highly rated and or have cheaper commissions than you. Especially on Fiverr, because Fiverr started to be a dog water. I don't recommend that one. Like, Ko-Fi is... beware of the Fiverr mafia. Yes, exactly. Fiverr also now has like people who are going to try and destroy you. So they are not going to have... so you are not going to have like much, you know, people. Like for example, I've seen situations where people on Fiverr are going to other artists, they're placing a commission and then they are making a false claim. I tried to commission there, but 60-70% of the accounts belong to the same group. Yes, that's also true. So it's, you know, it's a bit meh. Also, it's very difficult to circulate your prices. You should set up your prices to your skill level. But your skill level is determined by people. False client on Fiverr, yes. False client on Fiverr. Just so they would then report you on the site claiming that you are a scammer or AI artist. I mean, AI is, I think it's okay, but they're going to start making claims and accusations towards you, so you would lose your clients, and they are going to get the rest of the clients. Anyway, so Fiverr is not a good place. Okay, shadows. How are we doing the shadows? So shadows are quite specific. We want to... Which is better? Vision. Vision is the best, but to be a Vision you have to be verified by their site or have an artist friend who is who got verified on the site and is getting the invitation code. I was lucky enough to have a friend who happens to be a person skilled enough and already renowned artist to have stuff. Seem to make good money on H2 with assets, yes. That's also true. You can just sit down and make assets, and that's also good. So, when it comes to shading, I'm usually taking the base color that we've set in flats, then I'm shifting the hue towards blue. If you can animate or do sprites, yes, that's actually good. The penguin looks like Mina from MHA, yes, it does. It does, Skylar, but actually that's Froggy Lock. She's a VTuber. And to be fair, we've pointed that out that she looks very alike to Mina from MHA. Good eye, Skylar, good eye. To be fair, I would say that she actually was like trying to reference herself off of Mina. Because even the outfit is very similar. So then I'm kinda marking where the light comes from. The light is going to go from here, so like kinda this entire area is going to be in shadow. You know, the hairs are going to cover a lot. Well, yeah, one of the thing is to... one of the things you can do is, for example, the assets for indie game devs. Okay. We're going to have some troubles with the band on the cheek. Or maybe not. That was quite easy. May I have a quick tip? Sure. What would you want to? What would you want to know? When doing arm stretching up, should it still bend at the elbows? Yes, especially when they are pointing up, because the elbows would automatically bend because the arms would just fall under their own weight to the gravity. Also, it adds some dynamicness and a feeling of okay, I know why actually Zen looked so weird to me. I gave her a nose when anime characters don't have like full nose. Actually, over here I should add the thing to brighten it up. Hi Ality, got over here. How are you? Hope things is going. Welcome back. Welcome. I'm doing good, and yeah, I'm doing right. It's nice to sing this stream while doing homework. Glad to hear that. I think I have overshaded her. To do so much lately. Same. Recently I wanted to do a lot of stuff. Unfortunately it's been problematic to get around so many things. I need to like focus on one project. But even though I'm trying to, it's still constantly something else. I understand. That's a nice drawing, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Do you want pixel art game or something like Hollow Knight? Pixel art game, definitely pixel art. I did an OC challenge with my friend, this time it was your OC in the last movie I saw. Can I see the artwork? This is Attack on Titan, by the way. Yeah, but it's not finished yet. I see. Can't wait to see it done. How's your day? My day was good. I'm just generally chilling now, to be fair. It's just, you know, chilling session. But me making an animation for school is Let me make an animation for school in this chilling session. Nah, it's good. It's good. But still chill. Remember, the more you are overthinking something and the more you are stressing over something, the more problematic it's going to be to actually work on it. How long have you been working on this drawing? I mean, I don't know. Like, I think this is the 4th stream? Is it? So like 2, 4, 8 hours. Again, it's an illustration, several characters, so I know it's the third stream. Okay, so we have the 6 hours, I think. Oh, yeah. So if this is the third one, it's 6. If the 4th one, it's the 8 hours already of work. But that's what I was talking about. When I'm doing my character designs, I'm doing them really quickly. I'm doing them in like 1 or 2 streams, which is like 2-3 hours, maybe 4 max. At least that was the speed I have recently been working on them. It used to be way longer. And that. And we should be Gucci, yeah. Okay. I think the shading of it is going to be much more difficult and will require much more work. I've got food because I haven't ate much today. So I'm going to probably go and munch and then work things out. For some other stuff. You know, just do the work. So yeah. We've started shading. We're going to take now time. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to make some more streams. We'll see. That depends how much time I'm going to have and not what time I'm going to wake up. I'm planning to wake up at 8. I'm planning to wake up at 8 if I want to pull an all-nighter. That's that. And yeah. So far we are working slowly on this. I might need some stronger shadows, but for now it looks good. And yeah, everyone, thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks Zega, thanks Muto for being active in the chat on Twitch. Thanks Manas, Kyler, Eric, Kotaro, Detsec, Kitty, and Alidi for being active in the chat on YouTube. And as always folks, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and